Hey guys, welcome to Not So Popular Opinion. I'm your host. Today we got a video here from Krew season. I've seen a couple of videos. They got some pretty good content. You might want to check them out. It's basically about, is tired an excuse? I think we're all adults here, so we all know where this is going. But in the caption, you may not be able to see it in the video, it says that men aren't able to use that as an excuse. So we're going to check out their video and we're going to see what you guys think.
You complaining about not cooking, but it's like, I'm not cooking because I'm working 12 hours a day.
Okay, so if you want to be taken on a date, you want to still be romantic. After we work long hours too, we supposed to just say, okay, we was busy and we had a long day?
You can see it on her face right now that she's trying to find a way to spin it. Because as the caption says, that men don't get to use that as an excuse. Men don't get to use that they're tired as an excuse to not fulfill their woman's needs. She's trying to find a way to say that it's not the equivalent.
What?
No, it doesn't work that way.
That's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
That is not the same thing.
It is very similar. I'm telling you what I need from you, and you aren't providing it because you're too tired or you work long hours.
That's a big deal, though. Like, you want somebody to physically be in the mood to have sex. Going out to eat with somebody and going on a date after work versus being like, oh, I'm in the mood to have sex with this man after I've worked 12 hours a day and got the kids in bed are two different asks of somebody.
So, how can you say that it's different? I know for me, my home is my castle. Once I come home, unless I need to be out, I'm not trying to go back out. It's a big effort for me after a long day of work to want to leave my castle, to go out and be around other people or to entertain anybody. But for my woman, I will, because that's what a man does. It takes a lot of effort to get home after a long day, wanting to relax, but realize that your woman wants to go out. So you got to go find the right outfit. You got to take that shower. You got to put on the outfit. You got to find the right cologne. You got to, set the right mood to go out. You got to not only present yourself physically like you want to do this, like you're going to enjoy to do this. You're going to enjoy doing this for her. You got to prepare yourself mentally. Change your entire mindset from what you wanted to do, which was simply come home and relax. And now you got to go out and entertain and be funny and be charming and have fun in a situation that you didn't want or you really weren't in the mood for, but you knew that she was. But that's what men do. If I can get up after a long day of work, go take that shower, go put on these clothes, get this mind right, take you out, spend my money, spend my time when I know I got to get back up in a few hours and do the same thing all over again. But you can't get your mind right to simply go to our bedroom and have some fun and have sex. And you claim that it's different. Yeah, it's different for us because it's a lot more work on our part. Most of the time, a man is not really getting anything from taking you out after a long day of work. The only thing he's getting is what you're denying him already. What he's expecting, what most men expect after a date night or a date in general, is to come home and get some. And he's not going to get that. So he had to prepare himself to take you out, for you to enjoy yourself, to sometimes even pretend like he's enjoying himself, to keep you happy, to go home and be unfulfilled.
I think those
are two different levels of what you're requiring.
Men and women. If you're my woman, I'm always in the mood to have sex.
That's because that's how y'all are wired.
It don't matter if I'm tired.
Y'all could be depressed and want to have sex. Y'all could be broke and want to have sex. Like, y'all are going to be horny.
You're my woman.
That's not going to change.
Like that man said, you're his woman. Of course he's going to want to have sex with you. I don't understand what being broke has to do with not wanting to have sex, but simply put, this is the man that you chose. This is the man that you took out of the dating market. And as I told somebody before, it's like an old Seinfeld joke. Modern women, just women in general, know how to take the man out of the dating market, but they don't know how to keep or hold the man out of the dating market. They feel like once they got him, that's it. They don't have to try anymore. Like I've said several times, once they get the title, it's over for them. Game over. They feel like they don't have to put any effort. I got you, so you're here to fulfill all my needs. And whenever I feel like I need to reciprocate and fulfill yours is when I'm going to give it to you, and you should be happy for it. That's not how that works. He tried to jump through hoops to, find new ways to make sure that he couldn't use that as an excuse. And I don't think that's fair at all, but that's the way things are set up. That's the society we live in. Let's look at this first comment. They don't care. That's why it's not the same to them. Exactly. If you care about your man, if you care about his needs like you expect him to care about yours, there is no excuse. None whatsoever. Unless you're on your last leg, you dying, you're in the hospital, something like you giving birth, whatever. But you know what I mean. There is no excuse. You should want to do that for your man. You should want to do it for yourself and your relationship. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to. Another comment says, they keep exposing themselves. Guys, pay attention. That's true. She simply exposed herself by the look on her face when he turned around on her. She couldn't take it. She couldn't accept that, yes, men do get tired. And if it's not an excuse for us, it shouldn't be an excuse for you. This comment, exactly what I was saying, says, I can't believe she acted like going out on a date isn't a similar thing. It takes energy to get all dressed up, go out, and be around people, especially if you're tired after work. He gets it. That is very true. Let's look at this one from a female. It says, marriage is a long game. Even if you have a healthy, intimate relationship, it can change at times. If one person has more on their plate, if it's give and take, you don't worry about the dry spells because you know it's going to balance out. It could be true. I'll give it a chance. It could be true. But what people need to realize is that women and men view healthy, intimate relationships as something different. For women, it could be once a month, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once a week, once every 2 months. Or as I've seen on TikTok, whenever they choose to give it to you, you should be happy about it. So no, it doesn't fly in reality. It's a nice little thought to have, but no. Dry spells can be horrible for men, not just physically, but mentally. And I think that's something women don't take into consideration is that, say for instance, in a situation to where you want to go out, but you don't ever want to have sex. Why would I want to take you out? Why do I feel like you deserve for me to take you out? And then you'll just use that as an excuse to withhold sex even more. So even though you may be withholding sex to once every month, you expect to be taken out every week. Somehow you'll find that as justification to not have sex because I'm already at my breaking point to where I don't want to take you out anymore. So it just doesn't work. Last comment here says, people are getting into relationships with the wrong people. If you don't have a desire for your partner, to leave them alone. Let somebody else have them who desires them. If you really desire your partner, you're doing anything for them, cooking or at least order takeout if you're tired. If she wants sex, you're going to desire to please them if you're too tired. Even if you're too tired, you're going to at least want to give them some or something so they still can relieve themselves. Only be with who you desire. This lady here fully gets it. I just got to say, you work long hours. I work long hours. Your long hours do not just immediately negate my long hours. We both have needs. You want me to fulfill your needs, but you want to be able to overlook mine because men are expected to take care of everyone. No one is expected to take care of men without a problem, without it being called, misogynistic or the patriarchy or things like that. That's a problem. It doesn't matter how tired you are because I guarantee you that you will spend hours on your phone in bed and want that man to cuddle up next to you But if you're tired, go to sleep. If you're tired, shut the phone off. You're not too tired to lay in bed next to this man, expect him to cuddle you while you watch your shows or whatever you want to do. When I'm really tired, you'll know it. When a man is really tired, trust me, you'll know it. He's gonna go to bed. He's not gonna tell you he can't do anything and then throw it back in your face that he's not really tired. This is what women do though, because they're not expected to, or they can use being tired as an excuse to not fulfill your needs, but to do other things instead that normal tired people don't have the energy to do. I see a lot on TikTok, and I'll move on to this in another video. I will definitely cover this. Is that women complaining about adult videos and their boyfriends watching adult videos, and they like to call it corn, and you'll see, millions of views on these videos, thousands of likes and comments. And it's crazy to me. Like this woman says, you should want to help your partner get that relief. Because for a man, I know from a man's point of view, it is something that eats at you. It doesn't just hurt physically, but it hurts mentally and has a strong hold on you for a while. It makes you feel less than a man. And the more less than a man you feel, the more you're either going to find another way to relieve yourself, which is either adult video, self-pleasure, or you're going to find somebody else to do it because you feel like the person you with just doesn't care. Why would you want to be with someone if you don't want them happy, if you don't want them fulfilled on every level, physically, mentally, whatever? Physical is very important for men and for women, from what y'all claim, because y'all all want to be free of shame. So if you want this freedom of sexual liberation and of shame-free 304 phases, if you're so happy to do it when you're not in a relationship, what is the problem when you're in one? It comes down to you don't really care about that person, or it's more about you got them, you got what you wanted from them, and you don't have to care about their needs because you feel like they're not going to go nowhere. It's a sad state where these kinds of conversations have to be had, and men and women men and women, they divorce over this, they cheat, they break down. Men are breaking down mentally over something like this. The man is overworked. The man is tired. The man comes home to his castle and he looks to his queen to fill his needs because he fulfilled all of hers, and she leaves him hanging because she's too tired. But the moment he is too tired to fulfill her, she is confused and doesn't know how to take it. Because she feels like her needs always need to be fulfilled and his can come when she's ready. Alright guys, I'd love to hear what you think about this. I really want to hear your thoughts. If anybody's living through a situation like this, I'm sorry to hear it. It really sucks. It can happen for women too. So hey, women, if you're living through this, let's talk about this. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear how you guys feel. All right, leave your comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring that notification bell too. All right, see you in the next one. Peace.